Next, let's queer up business. The Stonewall Inn stopped selling Bud Light over political donations. The bar where a police raid sparked the 1969 Stonewall uprising has revealed why it stopped serving Bud Light. And it has nothing to do with what caused for a boycott over the beer's brand's collaboration with trans influencer Daylin Mulvaney. Co-owners of New York Stonewall Inn, Stacy Lentz and Kurt Kelly, have revealed that the bar has turned its back on Bud Light's parent company Anheuser-Busch in 2021. At that time, the bar staged a Keep Your Pride campaign, which involved refusing to serve products of companies that claimed to be allies of the queer community, but which also donated funds to anti-LGBTQ plus individuals. Lynn said, quote, "The reason we did that was because they were out there waving the rainbow flag very vehemently and turning around and contributing to the anti-LGBT legislators, which can't happen. Our communities are fed up with that," end quote. She also mentioned that Bud Light's collaboration with Mulvaney was an amazing step, and it was a warning for other businesses that have to cater to Gen Z if they wish to last for the next 20 years or 30 years. According to Lentz, the backlash to the collaboration was ridiculous, and the fact that they catered to it was alarming. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
So, you know, I actually, this past weekend, I actually got a chance to go to New York and for their Pride event, and I actually stood in front of Stonewall, and I stood there for the parade, and, you know, the energy was there. Everybody was marching. I was so excited. And to think about someone that is for me in that moment, to turn their back on me in the next moment is very, very alarming. I don't know how I would react to that, you know, because it's a slap in the face.
I think there are two things here. One, from the marketing standpoint, they know Pride is good business. They know LGBTQ plus and our allies outnumber the people who oppose us. That's why they cater to us. As for legislative donations, I have two minds after this. One, if you're in a deep red state and you don't play ball with those state legislators, they might try to restrict you. I mean, look at it. Ron DeSantis have been using Tallahassee to basically hit back against people that he doesn't like, including corporations. I mean, if you're a corporation, you can play nice. I mean, not everyone's Disney. Not everyone is, you know, going to stand up and basically backhand, you know, DeSantis and Tallahassee.
But don't forget, Disney also didn't have a great record before. That is, not only were they quiet for a long time, we forced them. And they had even donated to campaigns for people who were supporting, like the Don't Say Gay bill.
But that makes the story even more important, though, because our community has to stop that. And no excuses are accepted. And I really don't care. Like, I'm done. Because, because the thing is, you're wasting your time. If you're going to pay for your own subjugation, then we're not the same. And I tell people this all the time, right? You cannot be playing people's lives are in danger. This is not a political discussion.
Yeah.
You have to realize that people harm themselves.
Yeah.
They harm others. They end up kids get abused at home. They get kicked out of their homes over this stuff.
Denied care.
It's like,
we've read.
Right. There are very, very real world consequences that outweigh money.
For sure.
And so you have to pick a side. I hate the word moderate. You have to pick a side.
You're not picking a side.
Right?
It is picking a side.
Is picking a side. And the saying is, right, then you're for the oppressor, right?
Definitely.
If you don't speak up, then you're supporting the oppressor.
Exactly.
And we have to stop. Enough is enough.
AB definitely screwed up big time because they should have just stuck with Dylan. They could have just stuck with Dylan, saying that we support her, the end. And let the crazy shoot the Bud Light cans, you know, whatever.
It comes down to money, you know.
It does.
Well, I'm glad Stonewall did what they did, and I hope that they're gonna, you know, our pride's down here.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. It's like, where are you getting that money from? Where's that money going?
Right.
Why are people staying in that hotel?
Right.
The person that owns that hotel hates gay people.
Right.
They're gonna take your money out of your pocket and put it in Ron DeSantis' pocket.
Sure.
Like, why are you spending your money there?
Right.
We have to really, really
Hold on a second. We have an anti-gay hotel in Fort Lauderdale. Which one?
all over South Florida, all over South Beach, half of South Beach, anti-gay.
No.
But it's great to see the Stonewall in continuing to make history all these years later.
Listen, it was an awesome experience, and I would recommend anybody that is a part of our community to visit there, because it also speaks to the struggles that we had to go through to get where we are today. We went to the pier, and it was just an amazing.
Which doesn't look like the piers when I used to go to the pier. I used to leave Stonewall and go to the pier.
A long time ago. My best friend in college used to live on Christopher Street, just down the road from Stonewall. I mean, he is, yes, of course he's gay, and it's the gayest thing he's ever done, basically. I mean, he lived in West Village on Christopher Street in the 5th floor walk up.
Sounds like a good time.
We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ+ community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.